Yo, what's good, boys? We got two recaps to go over this morning. Ended up going break even, like on my live fundeds, and then I had a only eval trade, pretty much for this second trade, which was a win. So this morning was interesting for sure. There was definitely a couple different opportunities that you could have gotten to play your way. There was also a couple that weren't so great. Um, but really, all I was seeing, higher time frame wise. Um, and also, before I get into all of this bias stuff, I keep mentioning my Discord at the end of the video. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna put it at the beginning. So like, if you're interested in joining the one-on-one mentorship that I do, the link will be down in the description. If you have any questions on it, you can just comment under the video and so on and so forth. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know ahead of time before the end of the video. Um, so yeah, high time frame. We're really just displacing lower, right? I mean, we dump like over 500 or 600 points overnight or something like that. So it's always tough to trade the reversal of these different types of markets and stuff. One thing I did like was the amount of gaps above that we were able to target, as well as the 930 high that will get printed in a second. I'll play this 1 second. So boom, this 930 high was printed. It stayed. So from here, we took out our sell side. From here, I was okay with taking longs, right? Depending on the inverse, we got right there. I did hop in this. Was super confident in this as well. Would have just TP'd at the 930 highs, or if ES were to want to take it first, that would have been my exit. But yeah, we got the inverse. We had the 5 minute being printed, so that would have had to be our break even point. And we did not. Right there was break even, that candle, and obviously we would have gotten break even on it. And it was pretty decent risk management because it actually ended up coming back up, but it only came back up to reverse. And this was also another opportunity for shorts actually. Reason being was this intermediate high right here, that inside of that 5 minute. Yeah, we had a resweep, and clearly, I guess you could say that we were more bearish as a whole than bullish. So if you were very bearish today, this would have been the cleanest trade you could have taken. And it would have been just this 5 minute continuation. The entry was definitely a little bit scuffed. I don't think there was. It had to have been this 1 minute here, but I guess you could have waited for like this little pullback right here or something. Get like tagged in here, maybe. Not even. For the sake of the video, I'll just put it like here or something. But yeah, if you get tagged in there, you probably could have just put your stop above the inverse because, I mean, if price goes back up there, you really don't want to be in there anymore. Or I know I wouldn't. But yeah, TP just at that little internal low. Would have been a nice, pretty clean trade for sure. I didn't take it because I wasn't fully convinced that we were going to just leave 930 highs like we did. That was definitely surprising for me. But then the last type of, there was a pretty decent trade a little further in the market. Chopped around a little bit. Eventually, we had a pretty nice pullback, right? A pretty decent discounted pullback inside of this range, right? We hit EQ of that range as well. And then from here, I'm just looking for that first inverse, right? Which would be this 4 minute. That was the highest time frame at the time. Pretty sure I waited for a little pullback here. Put the stop just at the protected high, right? And then you're just targeting your 1-to-1. Boom. Just like that, right? So this trade was definitely a little bit better than this other. Honestly, I mean, it could go either way, right? I mean, for me, the only reason I didn't take this was because we had 930 highs up there. I didn't want to see that get left at the time. But then, I mean, after this displacement move down, you can kind of see the future, right? It's like, okay, we're probably going to be bearish now after that move. right? Because we're really struggling to make a move higher. So there also was an SMT at this internal high here as well. So I mean, this was definitely a pretty clean trade for sure. So yeah, boys, couple different opportunities you could have got in today. If you didn't get in anything or win any trades, don't stress it, right? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Price action wasn't amazing today, but there definitely was a couple of opportunities. So yeah, if you had profits, just take your profits and leave, right? Bring them into next week. Next week we have so much news. See if I can show you real quick. Next week is I think there's news every single day, and Powell speaks Monday, so that's one way to start the week. And then we have JOLTS, NFP, PMI, unemployment, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the morning. So yeah, have a good weekend, boys. Again, that Discord will be down below for you, and yeah, peace out. Have a good weekend.